Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. In the previous tutorial, I have shown you how we can extract tabular data from web page using Selenium WebDriver. Now in this tutorial, I will show you how we can write those extracted tabular data in Excel using OpenPyXL. So which is the mostly used libraries for Excel operation in Python, OpenPyXL. So in the previous tutorial, I have shown the code up to here where I have printed the tabular data in my project itself. Now I'm going to remove this print statement from here, and first we have to specify the file name where we are going to write our tabular data. So let's say file name fname equals test result .xlsx. It is the most common extension for the XLS. So first we have to verify whether this file is already present in the directory or not. If the file is already present in the directory, we can load that file itself, or if the file is not present in the directory, we'll create the new file. So first it is already present in my directory. I'm going to delete this. So to verify whether the file is already present in the directory or not, we'll use the os command. So if os.path, this will check the path, and .exist command will test whether the file is present there or not. So file name extend will load this file, and it will check whether this file name is present in the path or not. So to work with OS, we have to import OS. So I am going to import that, and we are going to use OpenPyXL. So I am going to import OpenPyXL as well. OpenPyXL. So, and as we are going to work with workbook, Excel workbook, we have to import Excel workbook from OpenPyXL itself. So from OpenPyXL, import workbook. This will load the workbook from OpenPyXL. So if the path exists, we'll load the workbook. So workbook equals OpenPyXL dot load workbook command will load the workbook from, and we have already given the file name for the workbook name, and as we have loaded the workbook. Now we will confirm whether the sheet is present in the workbook or not. So we will load the sheet here as well. So worksheet command, worksheet, we are defining the worksheet workbook dot get sheet by name. This will get the sheet with name, let's say sheet. So this will check whether the sheet whether the Excel sheet with a name sheet is present in this Excel workbook or not, and if present, it will load this sheet and define that in the worksheet. So this is the command for when if file is already present in the directory. So in the else statement, we are going to write another statement for loading for creating new Excel. So in this statement, we have verified whether the file name is present in the directory or not, and if the file name is present, we have loaded that workbook and worksheet. And in the else command, we will create the new worksheet. So to create the new worksheet, we'll use same statement as workbook equals workbook. So from the OpenPyXL module, we imported the workbook class here, and worksheet equals workbook dot active. So we get the reference to the active sheet from the workbook. Now this is the part for Excel file creation, and now we are going to write the file using the loop from our upper loop n and m, and this will be used for the row and column in the Excel sheet. So in the outer loop, we'll worksheet dot cell command will command will show the cell, and for row equals n. So for row n, it will be calculated from the outer loop, and for column m, so this will write the data in the row n and column m of the Excel sheet. So this will direct us to the cell nm, cell referenced by this command, and that value will be used to write the data in the cell. And we have already taken the tabular data in the table data object, so we'll write those table data object here. So for this n and m loop, to loop, the data from the data that extracted in the tabular data will be written in the Excel cell. So this will be used for looping. And so for 01 cell, first data will be written for 102 cell. So A1, A2, A3, like this. So this will write the data in the Excel sheet using row n command, and we have already, and now we have to save the data. So workbook that save command will save the workbook and file name. So this will save the workbook that where we have written our data with the file name testresult.xls. So our data will be written in the file testresult.xls. So this is the end of the code, and now we are going to run this code. So it's executing our code. So this is opening the blog that I have specified in my first tutorial, where tabular data is present. So this is the tabular data from the web page, and it has successfully executed. Number of rows and number of columns were displayed from the previous code. So it has created the file testresult.xls, and now I am going to open this file. So those tabular data from the web page has been written in the Excel file, and all in the cell A1, B1, C1, and A2, B2, C2. So we can write any number of columns and rows from the web page. So we have already written this file and this data in the Excel sheet, and now we can send this Excel using email or something like that. So in the next tutorial, I will show you how we can send this file using the email from the Python. So that if we have to test some site from or we have to extract some data from the site, and we have to send that data to the email, so we can use this code. So I'm going to show you the full code here. This is the code from my first tutorial. So up to here, the code was provided in the first tutorial, and from at the continuation, I have written the remaining code from here. Any comments or questions regarding this tutorial, please do comment. Also, don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel for upcoming videos. Thank you.